how are you? Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having a lot of us like us here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, for the sake of the audience who don't know, would you please introduce yourself before we start this interview? Thank you.
Ni hao, I am Siddharth from Sino Global Logistics in China. We are predominantly an air freight agency in China, and this would be the most easiest Chinese face to remember.
But you're not Chinese, aren't you?
No, I am originally Indian. I am born and brought up in India. It's just happened that almost about 20 years back in 2006, I was working in Hong Kong for a private Indian company that had a joint venture in Hong Kong in freight forwarding. And from then, the journey took me to Shanghai. After a year and a half, I think, from 2007, I've been in Shanghai. So more or less a Zhongguoren.
Wow, amazing. I also heard that you have a wonderful wife who's also very successful in business.
You heard or you saw her?
I saw her.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard from you guys, particularly you, that she's really amazing.
Yeah, she's an amazing girl. She likes to be called herself as a girl still. Yeah.
Feels young.
Yeah, yes. And when I decided, I was drawn to come to this network meet. I think the most catching point was the speakers, people telling their story. That doesn't happen in networks. The networks have become much bigger. They become, they're not manageable. A commercial is okay because it's on, if you look at from the other point of view, it's their business.
Yes.
But for me, whether I'm able to connect, you can have 1,000 people, but how many do I really get to know?
Yes.
So this was really something good that I found in this network. But what really stood out was those sessions of people speaking their heart out, their journey. Because most of the time we look at very big figures. We don't look at the normal people like us. They might have stories to tell, and we don't know how good, effective speakers and impactful speakers they are. So I think that stood out. And I wanted my wife to know about this. And I said, you should come with me, not just for being a spouse holiday. And, just try it out,
Yeah,
try it out. Don't think that I am there, just go and meet people.
Yeah, so, good.
Yeah, she's
Thank
there.
you. Thank you. How did you enjoy so far?
I've really enjoyed so far the last 2 days, right from the very welcome dinner, which was my observation was that it was not an official welcome dinner. It was more of a friends party. So it was something different. I think it's very personal. So it was very nice. What makes it more interactive, interesting, attractive is the limited number of people. So most of the people, of course, I met someone who are very big, very legacy old business, and I met some very interesting new people. But I think I resonate with them because they're more or less the same business size.
Yes.
And interacting with them is easy. So yeah, so far so good.
Find a lot of like-minded people.
Like-minded people,
That's
yes.
cool.
Totally.
That's cool. So it's just your first experience in SGN. I'm wondering, you said because of speakers that you want to come, but if you say to the industry leaders like you outside there, what's your number one advice when they're thinking to attend a conference? What will you be number one advice?
I think advice is not so easy because people look at networks differently. A lot of successful, well-established older companies come to a lot of bigger networks just to make sure that they are visible throughout the year, because it's not possible for them to go and meet individual customers or agents in different countries all the time. So it's also become a group within a network that, all right, if Sam is going, John is going, if John is going, Sid is going, and so they all turn out. So that's one motivation that bigger people have. But for people who are startups, people who are mid-size SMEs, I think it is important to go there with an open heart, open mind, and not think of ROI just upon return of the trip. So difficult to quantify success that if I have gone to a certain conference, am I going to get business immediately? No, I'm not judging, but I'm saying for myself that probably the mistake that I thought in the last few years that I made was when I went to a network, I went with a lot of zeal, a lot of energy, trying meeting people. You reach an age where you don't want to just go around and give your name cards, right? But you have to do the basics every now and then.
Yes.
You have to go and connect with, don't be shy, just connect.
Yes.
I heard one of the speakers saying this morning, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Be yourself and just go. That's what you're here for.
Exactly.
I am not here for being
shy. No time for being shy.
Or I'm not here for
try to hide because you're coming
for being noticed without doing anything.
Exactly.
I'm not George Clooney.
Yeah. That's true.
I have to go to people. So I think be open-minded, go to the people. Relationships take time. At home, within society, in business. It takes time. And that
Yes.
is, network is the biggest investment that one can do on themselves. So go with an open mind. Don't wait. Keep following. Don't push. Keep following. Good things happen only when we try.
That's amazing.
Easier said than done, though.
Thank you. You're really an inspirational speaker as
Oh,
well.
no.
Well, will you think you will be on stage soon with us sometime? Maybe next year. Who knows? Will
I
you
don't
consider
know.
to come again to this?
I don't know, but I have to tell you that I was super impressed. Probably, a few years back, I would not sit throughout the morning and listen to everybody because probably they tell the stories that we know about. But I think it's very important for individuals, for us like us, who have reached a certain level of age, I would say in particular, where your energy of marketing goes down.
Yeah.
And to rejuvenate yourself, you need to revisit those theories again.
Yes.
And I don't think there's a better way than a person smartly speaking about it. So
Yes.
very well done. I appreciate and I congratulate for that. It's so
Oh.
different and it's very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank
No,
you.
really
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. From my heart, I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you. So the last but not least, I mean, you already shared about speakers and everything, but to those who haven't come to this conference, they missed this conference, and for those who are considering for next year, what's your advice to them or your comment? Because they're not here. You experienced.
If you are not here, I think the biggest thing that you are missing out is look at us. No, we're roughly about 120, 150 people here. And
Yes. Yes.
I tell you from the bottom of my heart that they're very beautiful people. I'm not saying just to look at, but every little interaction is very personal. People have time to talk to you. People have time to talk to us. I'm from China, and there are a couple of others people in China. And if there are a couple of more, I don't mind because every individual has something different to offer to everyone. So I think more and more people, you're welcome. You're definitely missing out on a beautiful, beautiful gathering here. I'm not calling it a party. It is a beautiful party. I would term it as an absolutely gorgeous gathering.
Thank
You're
you.
missing out. See you next year.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming.